Good morning, Vanessa's van life journey. Hey, nutty buddies, how y'all doing this morning? Y'all, it's Sunday. I think it's after 12. It's looking cloudy, okay? But I took everything out the van. I covered it up. I put it over there under a tarp, and I'm just gonna leave it there until I finish. I'm tired of taking this stuff in and out. So anyway, I got everything out the van, and I got some more bright ideas. So let me show y'all what's up. Okay. So today on the agenda, we bought the rest of this stuff yesterday, so I have to make cut out one for this cubby hole, that's gonna be easy. And I'm getting ready to build me a little. It's not gonna be a shelf because it's pretty much the size of the wheel well. But I'm gonna build a box that's kind of gonna be like a bench, a seat, something to sit on. Yeah, that's what it's gonna be. So I'm gonna build a box over the wheel well, where it could just be a seat for us to sit on. And I'm gonna end up building a cabinet over here or something, because we still have all of this wood and we need to use it. I don't want to store it. So y'all, I'm just gonna get this over with, build this now, and just get this over with. While I have my cousin Saw, while I have his nail gun, while I'm at his house, we about to get this party started, get it over with. Something else I was gonna do is, let me show you. I was gonna build some boxes in the back here for my propane tanks, one on this side and one on this side. And my cousin has suggested that I build like a little shelf or something. I like that idea. However, when you build something like that, it's gonna make it harder for me to slide this propane tank out of here. I'm not sold on it, because if I put a shelf in there, then how am I going to be getting this out? So I might find another place to put the propane tanks. I'm not totally 100% sure where I'm going to put them right now, but okay. I got my saw out over here already. I know where I'm going to, how wide I'm going to make the shelf. And so I'm about to cut my first piece of wood this morning, not my shelf, the bench. So I'm about to cut my first piece of wood. So let's get this party started. So I'm just gonna measure my wood. I need this 10 inches wide. I need this 10 inches wide. I got my little notch right there. I'm gonna bring this over. I'm gonna have to move y'all a little bit. Where that's gonna line up. Lock that in. Turn this on. So this is the piece I need. I'm gonna take this and put it in the van and just check it before I cut the other piece 10 inches wide. So I just want to put this over here. Make sure that's gonna totally cover that. And if I want to close this box all the way in, let me get one more piece and let me see something. So I got the other piece that was left over. Let me see how tall this is going to be. Make sure it's not taller than what I wanted it. I kind of wanted it 10 inches tall. This is 12. 2 inches too tall. So we're going to take 2 inches off of here, y'all. Because I don't want this too tall, because we're going to sit on this. And we're also going to have a cushion on here. So we have to leave room for the cushion. And my cushion is 5 inches tall. So I'm going to have this a total of 15 inches tall. So I am going to make this 10 by 10. So I'm going to cut my other piece to 10 inches. Okay, y'all, we have the other piece that we're gonna cut, and we're going to, I don't know if I'm gonna box this in and make this a storage or just box it in. I think I'm just gonna box it in and just leave it like that. Don't make it a storage or anything, because it's not that much space under here, and I'm boxing it so close till it's not going to be that much space. And I kept this other piece of wood that I cut off. I could actually cut that down a little bit, but nail that to the wall. I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna cut it down a little bit but brace that to the wall so I have something for that to sit on in the back here all the way across. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cut this down a little bit, but this is the basic configuration. Now we have to make the side pieces, and a pretty easy configuration. We just have to make the side pieces and put it together. And the other piece that's left over, I'm just gonna probably split this down the middle. The other piece that's left over, I'm gonna put in the inside on the floor, so I have something to nail the bottom to as well, to keep that from moving and going forward. So this is pretty much 10 by 10. We're not trying to take up that much space. If we want to, you know what, y'all, I might have made, I can bring this out some more. I'm gonna bring this out some more. I'm gonna use this 10 piece for, I'm gonna use that, yeah. I'm gonna use that for my sides. So I didn't waste that. So I'm gonna make another piece. Let me go get my measuring tape. I'm gonna make another piece for this width, because this can come out farther if I wanted to. Let me show y'all what I'm looking at. Okay, this can come out farther if I wanted to. 10 inches. Let me show y'all. 10 inches is right here. Snug, tight. But if I wanted a little wider, or if I wanted to go up to there, I could, I was gonna make it flush like that, but I'm gonna go ahead and make it wider with, you know, I'm gonna make it wider. I'm gonna make it like that, give you more room to sit on. It's gonna have a little storage back here, but I don't know if I'm gonna end up using the storage. Just a little bit of storage, just a little bit of storage. And I can put a piece of wood in between here that's wide enough to fill that gap. So what I'm gonna do is cut me a board that is this width. I got to get my measuring tape. I'm gonna cut me a board that's that width, and then we are back in business. And these right here, this piece right here, this 10-inch piece, I'm gonna use this as my sides. I'm gonna cut these, and that is my side. So I'm gonna cut 2 pieces off of here, and I might cut a piece back there to nail to the wall. So that's what I'm about to do right now. We're just pretty much boxing this in and making a bench. And I don't think I'm gonna make any holes or anything in it to have for storage, but I might change my mind at a later date. just cut the other piece to go on top. I made it a little wider, so I made it a little wider. And now I need to cut it down to size. So I'm gonna mark my other piece, and we're gonna put this down to the same size. All we're doing is just matching stuff up like a jigsaw. It ain't that complicated. If I could do it, you could do it. Somebody playing music. If I could do it, you could do it. And if you want it bad enough, you'll learn how to do it. I don't need to take my line all the way across, because when I line this up on my saw, once I get my line started, it's gonna automatically cut it down the rest of the length. So let's go. So what I mean is, I just line my line up, move it over, match it up with that line, tighten that up. I don't know what all these parts are called. To know what something is called to use it. And I'm saving all my scrap pieces because I'm gonna use them. We're gonna use everything we have, so I'm saving my scrap pieces. I don't know what I did with my other tripod, but I've been pussyfooting around with this thing. I'm just gonna go ahead and put some nails in this and finalize it, because my piece of wood is not gonna be able to go all the way to the back. At the bottom, I'm gonna make the piece of wood on the bottom an inner piece of wood instead of in one for the exterior. And we're gonna go from there. I nailed the top, and I think the top part over here may have went into the other side of this, but it didn't go through the other side all the way through. So it makes it more sturdier because it's nailed into that other piece of wood. And if I want to, I can nail it into the other piece of wood and make it go all the way through just for more stability. But I got these two pieces on here, and now we're gonna put our bottom piece on here, and it's gonna make it hard to put that bottom piece. But we're gonna do the same thing and put that bottom piece in that wood. Go at an angle and put it in that wood. So I wanted to attach it to the other piece first, but it ain't worked out like that. So we just rolling with the punches, y'all. It's just gonna be a box, and that's that. Piece of wood that was cut to size already, and I swept out the inside of it, making sure I got all the trash out of there. And now I'm gonna just staple the bottom part of it together. Okay, y'all, I need to stop saying okay, y'all. I am going to take these screws up out of here. This is where we had our propane tank mounted. I still haven't decided where I'm gonna put my propane tanks, y'all. I might build a compartment right here for them. I haven't decided yet. I keep coming in at the van, so bringing in a lot of trash. Okay, so now I'm just going to shoot a nail in here and hope it's not going in. Let me go up a little bit more. Okay, still not going in. Okay, that went in. Okay, and that other piece over there, I'm gonna come from the other side of it. Let me see if y'all gonna be able to see me. I'm gonna come from the other side. Since it's all becoming one piece. Two missed it, but the other ones went in. I'm gonna put a couple of more. And that is sturdy. And if I want to, I can screw this to the floor, and that's what I'm gonna do. Let me show you guys. I'm gonna screw this to the floor so it don't move, but I have to put me some screws in here before I put my face on it, because I don't know yet if I'm gonna cut a hole on the face. And also I wanted to put a piece back here just to give it a little bit more stability. Stand it up on top of that wood, or have a couple of pieces of wood going across. I don't know. I was gonna put a piece of wood and screw it on the back wall. I still could do that. So let me see if the pieces I had cut out for it fit. I cut another piece, and we're gonna put this up in here. Double it up. Double the trouble. I'm gonna hit this a little bit. And I'm gonna take my nail gun on this side over here. And we're gonna secure that. Just like we did the other piece. Make sure it's flush. came through. It's okay. And I'm going to nail this together. Let me see if that nail went through the bottom of the van. It shouldn't have, because I got a wood floor down here. Let me see something. I'll be back. It might have hit metal, but it didn't go through because, but I think I got wood under here, under the floor as well. Sorry. So we just made that more secure. My air compressor is getting some more air in it. See that? Stable. I think I'm gonna add a cross piece because I want more stability. Let me see what this is. I want more stability, you guys, so because I'm gonna be sitting on this and other people are gonna be sitting on this, so I'm gonna add some cross beams. Let me get my, I don't know if you can see what I'm doing. I got a piece of wood. I'm gonna add some cross beams to brace it. So I'm gonna cut this. I wanted to, before I do that, take one of these in the back and just run something. Let me see. I might be able to do that afterwards. But I'm gonna cut me some cross beams like so. And we're gonna come and nail them to give some more support. So let me get my pencil.